have an interesting topic for you today. How do prescription medications affect impaired by alcohol cases? Very interesting. And let's break it down this way. We all know that there's certain prescription medications when they interact with alcohol can exacerbate the effects of alcohol. They don't mix well. I'm talking about certain blood pressure pills, sleeping pills, opiates, and things like this can exacerbate the effects. So for example, you might blow under the legal limit, but still appear impaired. So that's a very important point. So under our criminal code, you could go back to the police station, blow under the limit or even a little bit over, but your impaired symptoms may be more severe because of the exacerbating effects. So it's very important in these situations to have a lawyer look at this particular charge, because a lot of times they can be defended because you've got a situation where you can challenge the evidence to the police because you were on a prescription medication. There was no intent that you were going to be driving impaired, and maybe they're perhaps, for example, exaggerating the symptomology, and also you blew, say, under the legal limit even. So there's often defenses presented with prescription medications. It's a very nuanced type thing, but know this: if you're on prescription medications, you should obviously know what the effects are and don't have alcohol with them. And there's usually warning labels, and that's another thing that brings up. If you were not warned, there may be some sort of defense you can use. But the bottom line is, in many prescription cases that I've defended, where the police have tried to argue and the Crowns are tried to argue that they exacerbated the effects, we've won many of them by having toxicologists look at the case, challenge the evidence of the police officer to minimize what their observations were, and ultimately creating a reasonable doubt. There are situations, of course, where you can and will get convicted when the prescription medication is really exacerbating the effect of the alcohol too much, so that you're stumbling, you can't drive properly, etc. And by the way, a common question that people ask me is, well, what about the breath reading? I blew, say, 120. Does the prescription medication increase the reading in any event? No, there's no interaction that way. Your blood alcohol level is your blood alcohol level. The real and only issue is whether the Crown can prove that the interaction of the prescription medication and the level of alcohol you had created impaired symptoms that proved beyond a reasonable doubt that your ability to operate a motor vehicle is impaired by alcohol. Aside from that, hopefully we can also attack the over 80 case, because you've got to win both. They're two separate charges: impaired driving and blowing over the legal limit. But prescription medication cases present interesting challenges. A good lawyer can often win these type of cases for you, though. Thank you for watching our video. We are absolutely committed to bringing you the best possible criminal and DUI educational videos. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you've been charged with a criminal offense in Ontario and require our services, please click on the link in the description below.